that lingers in the air after the rain. Let my shrubs be where you will always find a shade, where you can drink love as tea and eat it as a salad. Let me love you like a leaf, so that when banquet halls are flourishing with floral patterns and flowery art, you can be sure that it is our story that they tell. Thank you.
Thank you. This is a lot of work. Thank you. Thank you. If you enjoyed Letters to Aduni and you're ready for part 2 to know how their love story ended, can we clap for Pari and KJ to continue that love story? The louder you clap, the faster they come. I want to know what happened under the mango tree. I hope you tell us.
If you're clapping for us, you can do better than that. Single people will not clap. Single people are always bitter. Anytime they yell off, ah! Thank you, sir. Sir, you're in a relationship. I can tell. Single people, you can tell. They will not clap. Even if you somersault. I don't know. Don't worry. God will do your own. It's not too late. Anyways, we want to... First, before we do this, can we all jam our hands together for Vic'AdeX? If you're here to support Vic'AdeX, please celebrate this man. This is an amazing body of work, and it is a very big privilege to be a part of this and to be performing an extract from this poem, right? I would love us to see it, but I don't know if they will be able to see us, so let's just stand so they can see us well, especially the single people. Okay. We are doing the Aduni poem from Love Through the Eyes of a Village Boy. Please, can we get something? Can we set those that are in a relationship, can we set them in the mood? Something soft to set them in the mood. Okay, this is a love poem. It's a love poem. If you're not in love, close your ears. Aduni, do you see men hovering like one stalks a bearer of glad tidings? The way their voices whisper your praise, echoes of heaven, bankrupt of beauty, its vault emptied into you, who make even the angels blush.
Long ago, when the world was made, the roses red and the skies blue, the unmade beauty did not fade. It was reincarnated in you.
Oh. From your magical accentuations of majesty, fireflies still light to bewonder the night. Even butterflies mistake your lips for the petals of home.
Beauty within and grace without. Heaven rejoices and earth cries out. Far in a world where wonder is scarce, I have found the one after my heart.
Now, Aduni, let us fall into the craters of love, consumed in the volcanoes of passion. Let us battle for a spot amid the stars with our escapades of love.
But beauty is shallow and smiles won't always dwell. When storms come and the waves swell, will the ship of our hearts forever stand, like a resilient cord of the beetle's bond?
So, Aduni, let the rumblings of our hearts dance to one rhythm, a feast worthy of gods. Let your anklets jingle to the songs of nature, the beads on your waist drumming a mating call, slam heading against the stride of your thighs, slapping single single, senselessly senseless.
Who are we if we do not make love for law? Surrendered to an art that makes justice of war. Whether now or when love rocks my jaw, I will be lucky to be the straw you draw.
I love you forever, Aduni.
Akoni, I will love you forever.
Someone say you may kiss the bride. We'll do that later. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please clap again for them. Let's give it up one more time for Pari and KJ. Ira, are you ready now? Thank God. Please let's also give it up for Ira for her soulful performance tonight. Okay, while Ira is performing, Angela, please get ready for that wonderful medley too. Do we need to fix this While Ira is getting set, Angela, please get ready for the medley with vicadex.
Madam, bring it down. How did you wear it? Okay. Should I say praise the Lord? Hallelujah. Hi, good evening, everybody. Good evening, single people. Nobody's answering me. Good evening, people who are not single. Okbo. My name is Ire Olua. Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm a little bit tensed, but maybe not. I would be singing for you guys. Clap for me now. It's not easy. So I want to thank Sir Victor for this privilege. To be honest, I am so glad to be here, and I believe that whatsoever or whosoever is here is meant to be here, and I hope that you enjoy the song that I'm about to sing. So these are my songs, right? These are songs I wrote myself, and I pray you enjoy. Clap for me again, please. Thank you very much. Is it coming out? So break, da 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 da, da da da. I used to think that life was a line, a path to walk on a race in time. But now I see stars all around, dream that was made from shades and shine. From the other side of the sky, we just start this learning how to fly. Every fall, every rise, highs.
used to think that a path to walk on a race in time, but now I see life was a line, a dream that was made from shades and shine. Whoa, from the other side of the sky, we just stand as leaning out to fly. Every fall, every rise, high, high. Clap for me. I have another one. So I'm using my guitar now to sing. Do we want to listen to it? Okay. Pray for this mic in Jesus' name. So I wrote another song titled Satisfied. So I like to write songs when I'm sad, right? So I got this song when I was just thinking about somebody who broke my heart, Some of us are not very good with love. So I got this song because the person I liked did not like me back. Oh, see, so you say oh for me now. So I wrote this song. Thank God the person actually broke my heart because I wouldn't have gotten the song. So I wrote this song out of that pain. And if you're somebody who has ever loved and not been loved back in experience. So the title of the song is Satisfied. So I got to realize that me loving myself is enough. And I think I'll be satisfied with that. That's how I got the song. Because I realized that expecting a love from someone who really hasn't loved himself is like a lie you're telling to yourself. So rather than waiting for somebody to love me, I will be satisfied with myself. So that's how I got the song. As you still remembers. Okay. I'm satisfied. If only I could love you the way you love me. I'm satisfied. If only I could love you the way you love me. I'm satisfied. Whoa, that's how I love myself. That's why I give my all. This is working. Okay, it's working now. So I have one more song. Last song. Then you'll not see me here again. Are we enjoying ourselves? The devil is a liar. My mic stopped working. stand and walk. When I lose my mind, I try to pick it up. Oh, try to pick it up. I see, I know, I'm left and words, but I will stand. So maybe I forgot that I used to be strong, but maybe I used to know. Tell me, how can I run when life has creeping me down like a feather? So tell me, how can I fly when everything is pulling me down? I will stand and fight. I will stand and fight. So maybe I lost myself behind, but I know I will stand if I believe. So maybe everyone has left behind, but I will trust a little girl inside me. Oh, maybe just a little word, maybe just a little fame, maybe I will stand again. Oh, maybe just a little faith, maybe just a little more faith, and I will stand again. Oh, maybe one more faith, maybe one more belief, maybe one more faith, maybe one more belief, maybe it will work again. Oh, maybe one more faith, maybe if I couldn't believe it, I will stand again. Oh, maybe just one more belief, made again,
Thank you so much. People like even make heartbreak so enviable. You just wish like you need to have that heartbreak. Were we satisfied with her performance? If you were, can you please clap again for her? And now to dazzle us again, can we have Vic'AdeX and Angela for that medley?
Hi everyone. I think the star of the show right now is Vic'AdeX.
Well, Angela is the star. I'm just here for backup.
All right. These are songs that you know, right? So as much as you can, if you can, sing along with us. We're going to be doing a few choruses, and Victor is going to be wowing us with some of these, poems this evening. So enjoy. You can already guess the song, you know. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. And I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do. And I'll always be with you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. And I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do. And I'll always be with you.
You're beautiful. So beautiful. When I saw you for the first time, my lungs pleaded to surrender their oxygen at your feet. Dying in such a manner would be a fitting worship to a God who experimented on the universe to perfect artistry and the creation of you. You're beautiful.
Olufumi o, magba mi lẹ́kún o. Olufumi lọ́la, and má ṣe fi mi sílẹ̀ láíláí. Dúró tì mí o, Olufumi o. Olufumi o, magba mi lẹ́kún o. Olufumi lọ́la, and má ṣe fi mi sílẹ̀ láíláí. Dúró tì mí o, Olufumi o.
And after all of that, Olufumi still did not listen. So I wish I could bleach my mind off you, invite forgetfulness to the scourge of a surgery. Loved you too early, loved you too late, lost you in between. Now I scream your name into a void, and it answers with echoes.
There is fire on the mountain, and nobody seems to be on the run. There is fire on the mountain top, and no one is around. Oh, hey. There is fire on the mountain. Oh, and nobody seems to be on the run. There is fire on the mountain top, and no one is around.
3 rivers flow from the womb of a ransacked nation, whose headlines scream daily of blood, blood, and more blood. Hashtags are ashes used to tag the tombstones of tragedies. They did not save Chibok. Baga is still in desolate ruins. They did not bring back our girls. Someday, maybe where we stand will be a graveyard of what was supposed to be a great civilization. 3 rivers
now flow from the womb of a ransacked nation. Niger, Benue, blood. So a minute silence for all those that we have lost.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be yours, it will be yours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, glory. Oh, 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 oh. We say one day, when the glory comes, it will be yours, it will be yours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Oh, glory. Oh, oh, glory. Oh, glory.
AIDS cannot drive out AIDS. Neither can the AIDS that AIDS produce. The AIDS is a weight only love can conquer. We remember how one group's hatred for one another riveted the rugged roads of Rwanda with cracked skulls and broken bones, empty of the promise they carry. We remember the Holocaust, Kafancha, Nigeria, Colombo, Sri Lanka, Christchurch, New Zealand, Kaduna, Nigeria, where entire generations were written into ashes. The world cannot wait. Peace cannot wait. We cannot wait.
It's been a long, long time coming, and I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, well, it's been a long, 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 long time coming, and I know change gonna come. And I know, yes, well.
My memory is more scarred than tissue, but I am still here. We do not die here. Our kinds never have and never will. We are woven from the same kind of lunacy that doesn't stop. We do not die here, and our kinds never have and never will. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you, Angela.
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, oh, the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars will steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These ends could hold the world, but it will never be enough, never be enough. 1,000 spotlights. All the stars were still from the night sky would never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it will never be enough. Never be enough for me. Never, 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 never enough for me. Never enough. Never enough. Never enough for me, for me, for me. For me.
Please, let's appreciate her. Can we jam our hands together for that? Wow. Thank you. We do not deserve you at all. Thank you for blessing us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so far. We appreciate you. Yes, finally. Finally. I think this is what we're going to be doing now. We will have a song and then a poem and then a song and then a poem so that everyone will not sleep up. All right. Quickly, I want to bring up Vic'AdeX, but before then, I just want to say just a little thing about this man. Vic'AdeX is a great force in the poetry community. He's someone that, if you are in this community and you don't know Vic'AdeX, I don't know the community that you belong to. And it's not just because he's an amazing poet, it's because of how much he has given in terms of resources, in terms of quality of poetry over the years. And if you're here, I'm very sure that one piece of work that resonates with you when you hear Vic'AdeX is men, not gods. Can we all say men, not gods? I can't hear you. So, ladies and gentlemen, a poem that has become a force over the years, men, not gods. Can we have it?
Up for that. Thank you. An old African proverb goes, the heart speaks the same language everywhere you go. And tonight, that language has been three things. I don't know if we've been following, but we've been speaking three languages tonight, and we've been speaking music, poetry, and love. And now to take us to another level, let's have Kish. Is Kish ready? Kish, can we have you? Some people just know how to bear their hearts. Okay. Please give it up for Kish and Co.
tell them that we rose from the maturing of molten chaos. They cannot imagine the dying it takes to become rock. You must die to live, if you must live at all. The tracks of our fathers are full of blood, of dreams frozen in time pellets, of purpose left on hold, of peace lost, of potential diamonds lessened into gold. No one knows the pain that goes a young man's way. Trimmed beards, sharp as the deceptions packed in the unhealthy steps. Iron shirts are plastered graves where depression sparkles a smile, masking death itself. Who does the mirror present? Absentees shredded into shadows of the past. The iniquity of dreams is the burden of greatness. The iniquity of dreams is the burden of greatness. The iniquity of dreams is the burden of greatness. And this is how naivety picks us apart. Another son wondering if we are its only hope, making the grave, sky, and stars as alternative aims. And one day, it will make sense if you live to see the future holding us by a chokehold.
We've seen different talents tonight, and thank you so much, vicadex, for bringing all of these amazing people to thrill us. Okay, very quickly, we'll have a Q&A with vicadex. Do we have questions for the author? Just signify. Just 2 questions, please. Just signify. Do you have questions about the book, about his life, about everything? Any question you want to ask vicadex, this is the moment. Please just indicate. Do we have any hand up?
Thank you, Natsu. I think it's fine if there are no questions. I will just speak a little briefly and then we'll move to the next session. Yeah. So this collection is 2 in 1. It's 2 books in 1. Number 1 is Poetry Has All My Pain, which just speaks to vulnerability from the video that we saw. The second collection is Love Through the Eyes of a Village Boy. And it's a collection of 61 poems, all on the central theme of love. This is the dual collection, 1 part pain, 1 part love. And I think this is a feeling that people can relate to. Now, if you have a copy of the book, if you do open it, you would find that on the cover, there is a barcode. If you scan the barcode will take you to a YouTube playlist where you can see the performance of some of those poems. So there is more than one way to enjoy this collection of poetry. You can read for yourself, and you can listen or watch others do readings from the book. Now, this playlist will be updated from time to time, and you get to see different people take different spin on it. The last thing I will speak to is if you have a copy of the book, inside you will see a bookmark or a book divider. And if you flip, on the front side is the 3 ways to support an artist. And I really do hope that I can count on you to help spread the word about this book, to do introductions that will make this work go to places that it would not otherwise have gotten to if I was the only one driving it. You know, they say if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with a lot of people. So I'm counting that by going with you, we can drive this work to a better place. Now, if you flip over the bookmark at the back, there are 2 barcodes. One of them is titled 2 Years After the Last Father Poem. Now, if you read, there are several poems about fatherhood in the book. And if you read it, you may have several questions. Now, the last time I wrote a poem about fatherhood was 2 years ago. And even from the poems in the book, you can see a journey, a shift in ideology. For example, when I wrote the first one at 15, Is That God? I was saying, people will tell you, honor your father and your mother so that you can live long upon the earth. And I'm like, I don't care if I live long. I don't want to honor my dad. That was the kind of mindset I had at that time. But I have grown and shifted from that mindset. So that commentary, 2 years after the last father poem, will catch you up to where I am mentally in my relations and idea of fatherhood. The second barcode will lead you to a commentary titled New Creation Realities and the Identity Conflict in Poetry Has All My Pain. One of the things that is difficult for religious people to do is to be honest with themselves. When I was serving with NCCF in Maiduguri, someone told me, I like you because you are open and you are honest. You talk about the things you're struggling with, and it makes me aspire to do more. So I don't feel like all of these people, they have their stuff sorted out. They are doing well. I can't measure up. I can't live up to the expectation. But if I see that these people who are supposedly doing so well also have their own struggle, maybe there is hope for me after all. And that was why I wrote this collection. So in that commentary, you would see where these poems are in the new creation journey. Many of them are struggles. Some of the poems do not have answers. Some of them have answers. But if you read the commentary, you will see how I balance what I was feeling in my emotions and how my religious, configuration helps me navigate these things and address that. So thank you very much. I think to the next section, I really just want to appreciate all the people that have supported me in this journey. In absentia, I really want to thank Amina Abdul Karim. When I told her that this book was coming out, she showed me a lot of support. Please, can we celebrate? And these are people that without their strong support, we may not be here tonight. I also want to thank Rihanna Ibrahim. She also, lent great support to the book. I want to thank my wife, Motoni Olodun, who also not just, contributes financially, but also, I don't think that if she's not supporting me, this book will be out. I think there are certain vulnerability in there that if she was not comfortable with me expressing those things, they will not be out. They will not be out. So please can you help me celebrate her? And of course, the book is dedicated to her. And several of the poems in the Love Collection is about her. So without her, we may not have the inspiration for this poem. I also want, I can't mention everyone's name, but I want to thank Aderonti for our support. I want to thank Chelsea. I want to thank Barrio Lodo, KJ, Chinatu. I want to thank Maximus, because I know I stressed him. I gave him 24 hours to design this book, and he tried his best to make it possible. Thank you. I want to thank everyone, my special guest, because without you, what we're doing tonight will not be possible. And because of time, we'll just wrap up. I don't think, if there are any questions, we can take them. If not, we just hand over to Barrio. So there's one question. We will take that, and then Barrio Lodo, I'm bringing you back to the stage. Okay, you have a question for me. Then we take one question from the audience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please, let's clap again for vicadex. I understand that every village boy has a story. Can you hear me? So I know that every village boy has a story, and I'm very curious. As a village boy, how did that perspective shape this poem?
Well, I grew up in a village.
Yeah.
Some may argue it's a town, but it's a village. The village of Ilesha, right? I think one of the ideas was the naivety with which I grew up with. I had written a commentary about the emotional burden of a fast Nigerian education. I had a fast Nigerian education. So I'll share a story. I was in SS3, and all of my friends were having girlfriends. So I wrote a love letter to this lady. She was in GS3. I was in SS3. But between us, there was 2 years difference, right? But unfortunately, when I was in SS3, I was 13 years old. I entered SS3 as 13. I finished at 14. So I was writing love letter to a 12-year-old girl. Thinking about it now, it sounds very, very ridiculous. Wow. But in my mind, I was thinking I'm in SS3. I had friends that were 17, 18, and they were having girlfriends. I feel like it was. So I wrote this love letter to this girl. When she wrote back to me, she called me a destiny destroyer. I'll never forget because that is seared. Of course, that hurt me deeply. That was the second time I was going to write a love letter in my life. The first time I tried was in SS2, which was I was even younger. And what had happened was I wrote letter to this very beautiful girl in SS1. I was in SS2. And then our classmates saw the letter, and then they ganged up, and they said they were going to report me to the principal. So I had to bring them together and make peace. Because there was no way in heaven, right? It was a boarding house. I was their senior. So I was able to threaten them. My class was able to threaten them. And then, of course, I did some apology, right? But going back to this S3 story, thinking back now, I think the girl's response was the best there ever could be. Number one, she was probably 11, 12, right? Number two, where we grew up, there is a rampage of teenage pregnancy. And she is in a Catholic school, right? So I'm sure our parents, our tutors would have told her, don't mess around with boys. Your future is bright. If a boy touches you, you will get pregnant. And that was from the lens with which she was reacting to what. And, being very young, by 15 I was in the university. And you had people use you because you were brilliant. So a lady may come up to you pretending to love you, but you can't know whether they love you because they love you or because they love you because they want you to do the assignment for them. And that's the reality that many brilliant people can relate to. People come to you, they call you sweet name, but at the end of the day, it's about you helping them to do the assignment. And when you do the assignment and they get the scores they want to get, they abandon you. And being the youngest in every class I was in had its repercussion.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. My last question. Please answer this in a minute. What do you want your people to feel when they read Love Through the Eyes of a Village Boy and Poetry Has All My Pain? What should they feel? In a minute. I know you have more stories.
I think I want them to feel seen. If they can find poems they can relate to, that my job will be done.
All right. Thank you so much. Can we have... Okay,
yes.
You have a question? Oh.
Thank you very much. Okay, congratulations on your launch. I know you did mention that there's been an evolution with your poem. I think I saw a line, when you were 7, you had suicidal thoughts. And I imagine that probably that also crossed your mind when you became a teen and maybe early adulthood. At what point did you decide that, nah, I'm not doing this anymore and I want to leave and probably live for long?
Okay, thank you for that question. I think one of the fundamental shifts in my philosophy was moving from fear to rebellion. When I was much younger, I was afraid of what my dad would say, what my dad would do. I mean, I was in GS1 and I had come fourth. And I wanted to jump from the story building. Because I was like, how will I tell my dad? Okay, I think I came fourth and I received a talking to and a beating. The next the next time, I came 11th. So I was like, how was I going to face this man? Who had given me an experience of a lifetime for coming third. And I wanted to jump from the upstairs. And now I wonder, when he was in school, what position was he taking? I've never seen his results, right? But one of the shifts for me now became defiance. I moved from, I'm being afraid of what I can achieve. It became, that thing you tell me I cannot achieve, I will achieve it. And I will do whatever it takes to achieve it. The first time I went to a poetry event, I didn't tell anybody. I went by myself. And that's when I served in Maiduguri, my parents did not want me to go. But I'm like, it's my life. The time I've listened to it has not really worked out well. I'm going to be defiant. But right now, I'm in a place where I'm beginning to see some of the things that they know, and I can understand and appreciate their position better. So I'm able to balance what would have been my defiance with their own perspective. I know the method may not be perfect, but their intentions are good. So I'm able to take what I can from their advice, even if it's not perfect. and I'm able to take what I can use. And sometimes some of the things they said years ago now make sense, and I'm able to apply it. So thank you very much.
We are going to give another account number that doesn't have a limit. Vic'AdeX. When you are dealing with big people, you don't use OPay. What if your account crashes? Someone sends something and it crashes. Okay, yeah, that's UBA. It will not crash. That's UBA. Okay? I can see everyone with their phones. Like I said, nothing is too small, nothing is too big. Whatever it is that you have, just drop it there, drop it there.
Thank you so much, Parry. We had the agreement. You came here, you wanted to change the agreement. My God is seeing you. Sincerely, I want to thank everyone for coming here tonight. There's a reservation here at 8:30, so we need to wrap up now. And so we can take the next few minutes to send in your support. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm not taking it for granted. 2 days ago, I was having anxiety when I think last night I was asleep, and then suddenly at like 12:30 a.m., I just checked up. And I was like, what happened? I said I've not said something to the MC. And for the past 2 to 3 days, I've been really, really anxious. Will people come? Do people love me that much? I'm serious. Do people love me that much to come here and part with their hard-earned money? And seeing you here has been an overwhelming answer yes to that question. Several years, I would have published my first book somewhere around 2009. Then, I had a project I was going to do it for $1,000, which was around $70,000 at the time. But I was like, would people buy books? Would people read poetry? But here we are today, and all of you fantastic, amazing people, you have showed up, and from the depth of my heart, I really, really want to say a big thank you to you. You are the reason why a village boy can dare to dream. You are the reason why I can tell someone else that, dreams do come true. And if you do dare to dream, you will find people to support and bring your dream to reality. I want to thank you so much. Kenneth Macaulay, thank you so much for your support. My Stolina people, thank you very much. Thank you so much for your support. Angela, thank you. Fantastic support. I didn't pay her for the music she did, and we had rehearsals, we paid studio time, and she did all of that by herself, without prompting, without arguing, without asking and begging. I want to thank everyone. You've been wonderful. After that, I'll be reaching out personally to thank all of you. Thank you so much. And I really do hope you enjoyed tonight and you had a wonderful time. And hopefully, when I'm calling you next year for my show, I hope you will show up.
Yes, yes.
What you saw here tonight was a test run, a snippet. It would be a full theatrical production. We would have drama, theater, sound. And you guys have showed me that if I can dream it and build it, you'll be there to support me. And I hope when I call on you next year, you will come and you will bring a friend. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.
Please, can we take pictures with the author? Can we take pictures with the author, please? If you have the book, let's just quickly take some pictures with the author. Do we have our photographers on standby? Yes, please. Vicadex here.